This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
So now they finally done it. I'm blown away by this. So I'm laying, trying to take care of my family, all this stuff with everything going on. And for this to make me get up and go out here and make a video when I could barely talk, number one. Number two, we got the Queen going through some things and everything else that's going on. Neither here nor there. I get an email and it says Warhammer store and cafe in LA opening soon. Okay, this is the same company that pulled a game because they couldn't afford to so-called produce it, but they'll pay $100, because for those of you overseas, any kind of property to rent or lease, okay, in LA could be anywhere from $100,000, depending on where it is, $100,000 a month to $1 million a month. Okay, that's just to lease it. That's just to say, hey, we're going to open someplace. Not to mention the ridiculous taxes that California has and all this other stuff. But we're going to put a cafe, even though in Florida here, you had a couple stores. Now you're down to one or two or something like that. But I believe nationwide they're doing pretty good with their stores here in America. With that money, you could have produced more Curse City, even though I don't even want to talk about that game anymore. You could have done a lot of things. Who is making the decisions in this place? I finally have to say that. I still love all their stuff. I always will. I will have an affinity to it, and I will always gravitate to it, and I will always buy it. I am part of the problem. I'm part of the problem because I'm that fan base that keeps having hope. It's kind of like having a girl that doesn't like you, that you've dated for a while, and things aren't going good between the two of you. But she shows you just a glimmer of hope. And what do? You hold on. You keep holding on. You keep holding on. You keep on letting your past experiences and your feelings get involved in this. At what point does everybody go, what are we doing here? Now here I was having hope for May the 5th. What are they going to come out with? They're going to announce some box sets accordingly. Some people say it's going to be some of this, some of that, some of this. We won't know until they do it. Okay? And I said, well, maybe the second half of this year will be really good. I hate bringing up this subject all the time. But, I was pretty much done. And yesterday's video was it as far as the GW thing. I was going to start concentrating on something that I thought would be more beneficial to all of you. And that's putting together and playing miniature games that aren't GW. To give you a look what else is out there. I want to get my Empire of the... I know I'm not trying to come in here and mug on you, but I wanted to try it once everything gets settled here. Empire of Dust. I want to get them together and then just have an all-out brawl with a game that has so much feel of the old days of GW and show it to you from our friends at Mantic. And I will do that as soon as I'm better. And the family's better. And everybody else is better. But I just don't get it. Or maybe they throw me a complete curveball. But seeing this in my email, First thing this morning. Hey, we're all June 10th. We've already spent all the cash. June 12th. Los Angeles in LA. one of the highest priced places in the United States, LA. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm off my rocker. Okay? But do me a favor. Leave a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Am I right or am I wrong? Listen, and the sad problem, the sad thing is I'm still holding on to hope for May 5th. That they announce a couple of really cool box sets. I'm also holding hope, that things get better. And I'm the biggest part of the problem. I'll keep buying the junk. I'll keep buying it. I use their paints. I use their brushes. I use everything that they have. It's beautiful miniatures. Maybe that's what I have to do, is just accept it as, okay, these are great miniatures. What do I want to do with them? Okay? Because nobody makes a better miniature. But some of the mistakes I really feel that they made, and the higher-ups who are probably non-gamers, I can only hope that they find their way. That's about all. But boy, I tell you, waking up to that made me want to smash my head into concrete. So let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. And until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.